Hello gamers, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're checking out my Selenium Basic-XPath Generator, version 1.2.xlsm. This macro-enabled sheet is now fully integrated with a WebDriver downloader utility right in Sheet 2. I've enhanced the link extraction feature to smoothly parse the href, source, and HTTPS protocols. I also refined the error checking and validation routines for the main sub-input. For example, the value input is now optional, and an exact case-sensitive match is only required if the value isn't empty. Plus, I made some great UI tweaks. Clicking the home button will no longer unselect your current row, meaning you can still use the arrow down key to navigate to it. Finally, clicking anywhere outside the element list range will automatically unselect the active row. Let's dive in. Open the Excel VBA file. Before starting this project, make sure you install Selenium Basic and download the MS Edge WebDriver. You can use my batch file to automate the driver installation process. If you need help setting up Selenium, downloading the driver, or referencing Selenium in the VBA editor tools, check out my previous video. Links are in the description below. We will begin our first demonstration on this website. Right-click on one of the images and choose Inspect. The Inspect tool, often called Inspect Element, opens your browser's developer tools to let you view, test, and troubleshoot the underlying code of any web page in real time. This particular site was chosen because it highlights several core HTML elements: the anchor tag with its href attribute, the image tag with its alternative text and source attributes, and a standard div tag with string or text. In this tool, paste the website address into URL cell E2. Then, select image from the HTML tag list. Select alternative text from the attribute list. Click the Generate button. Several processes will occur. The tool will create an XPath expression in the XPath output. Unlike the previous version, we do not need to specify the value of the attribute. This allows us to get all image tags that have the alternative text attribute. Scraping will begin, please wait for it to finish. Wonderful! We found 24 elements, as indicated in the results cell. Now click Element button. This will add all 24 discovered elements to the element list. Let's try to get a specific or targeted list. Back to the website. We usually find alternative text and source attributes in image tags. I am going to copy the full alternative text as shown here. Paste it here, it will be our search value. Since the search value is not empty, we need to set these two options. We know the value is an exact match and case sensitive, so select yes for both options. Now click Generate button to get a new XPath expression. Excellent! We found one element. Look at the XPath output value. It is short and targeted because we selected yes for these two options. Otherwise, the output would be longer. Click Element button. Select this element and it will be highlighted. In this new version, the tool can extract the source and href attributes, if available. In this case, it is a source attribute, labeled as src. Listing elements as outer HTML is preferable because it allows us to see exactly what we are retrieving. Click Open Link button. As you can see, in this upgraded tool, the program will first search for href, then src, and finally HTTPS values, in that order. Since this element has only a src value, it will be extracted and opened in the browser. At a certain point, we need to add a new item to the drop-down list. Let's go back to the website. I want to get the specific outer HTML of an anchor tag. Look for something unique, like this text in the div tag. I will copy that text now. Paste the text into value if it is different, otherwise, we can use the previous one. When we type div into the attribute list, we see that it is not available. Scroll to column I and add div at the bottom of table 2. This will automatically update the drop-down list that uses this table. As you can see, div, which is a tag, is now listed here in the attribute list. Just for your information, we don't strictly have to add it to the table, we can just type div directly and it will still work. However, it will not be saved to the table, so when we reopen this tool again, it won't be there. When we click the Generate button, the new XPath expression results in one found element. Click the Element button to see the result. Perfect. The targeted anchor tag's outer HTML is listed here. In most cases, the href attribute will be found right next to the anchor tag. To see the full HTML element, expand the formula bar, as shown here. The div tag is wrapped within the anchor tag, targeting it returns the whole element. Select this element and click the Open Link button. A new browser window will open. As you can see in the address bar, it displays the href value extracted from the anchor tag. Let's proceed with our second demo. Click the Reset button. Go to this website. We are going to target this specific Chrome driver listed as StableWin64. Right-click it and select Inspect. Copy only the last two words, StableX64, from the title attribute. Since the version number will change over time, we shouldn't copy the entire text. Paste the copied text into value. Set the HTML tag to the anchor tag, and choose the title attribute. Set exact match to no since this is a partial search, and match case to yes. We are all set, now click the Generate button. Look at the XPath output. By selecting no for the exact match value, the expression becomes longer. Regardless, we found one element. Click the Element button. Confirm the version is correct by checking the anchor tag's full outer HTML, specifically our targeted title. Then, select this element and click the Open Link button. A new browser window will open, and it can be seen that the download has begun. Once the download finishes, click the folder icon to open the Downloads folder. As you can see, we have successfully downloaded the correct version of the Chrome driver. This XPath expression can be used in our VBA code, like the snippet shown here. This code snippet is part of the integrated WebDriver downloader in Sheet 2, which is featured in the next demo. Go to Sheet 2. Click on the WebDriver drop-down list. The drop-down list contains two web URLs for Chrome drivers and one for Microsoft Edge driver. Select the first web URL, and click Update Link button. This will update the link in cell C4. Now click the Download button. Since the file already exists, the new file name will include a numbered index in brackets. Now change the WebDriver list to Microsoft URL, and click the Update Link button. This will update cell C4. Now click the Download button. WebDrivers downloaded successfully. Download this Excel tool and the automated installation batch files from the links in the description below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.